Welcome to the show. It's me. I'm serious. We're reviewing the Endgame episode 1. Thank you. It's really the face that you're making.
Cause you want some bullshit already, and we ain't even got started.
I'm always on bullshit.
Okay, go ahead.
So, because I do not care about the beginning of the story, I got to be honest with you.
What?
Of storytelling, I don't give a fuck.
You don't like the setup?
No,
You don't like the story? That is my favorite part. Wait a minute, I did not know this.
that's because your mother books.
That is true, but it's like the setup. Because otherwise, because then it's like, how do we get here? And then you don't know none of the background, and you get background, and you don't care nothing about it.
Yes, exactly that. It's just
Hurts my feelings.
I feel like it could have been done better than let me tell you a little story. It's like, girl, I'm sick of this. Just skip to my loop.
No, ooh. The only thing I hated is that they literally titled the pilot episode "Pilot," and y'all could have named it
They didn't
Snow
know,
White and the Saving Banks. Like,
but they didn't have all 7 banks in the first episode.
you said what?
They didn't have all 7 banks in the first episode.
Yes, they did.
Well, shut me the fuck up then. Anyway, the story started.
Because it's like the last, I want to say like the last, I give it 5 to 10 minutes. It's like real quick, and it says Bank 7, and then I think it goes back to Agent Turner talking to what's her name? Is it Elena or Elena? They pronounce it Elena. Right?
Who the hell they talk? Who is it?
Uh, what is
Oh,
it?
Catherine Zeta Fedorova. Because I did
Yeah,
not
that's
learn
what
her
you gonna
first
call
name.
her.
I didn't learn her
I
first
think it
name.
says Elena. I seriously think it's Elena, even though
She
it's
got
spelled with an E.
a Russian Portuguese, honey.
Yeah.
So it could be
So
anything.
okay, so I guess I gotta start because you don't
I'm
like
gonna,
this.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So the show opens up, child. We see this little white girl, honey, a heavy white girl. She looked like she was in her teens, but she was thick, and I was like, that can't be Catherine Zeta Fedorova. Couldn't possibly. But she out there with her daddy. She looking at birds, child, calling out the birds by name. I'm like, congratulations to you for knowing birds. And then a car starts driving by. This car is minding its own nigga business, just chugging along. And her daddy hands her a bazooka or a grenade launcher or something, child. And she puffs and huffs and puffs, honey, and it goes foop. Because you know the sound that the launchers make, they go foop. So it went foop and hit the back of the truck. And the truck did a handstand, then it did a little tumble. And that was the end of that first portion. Then we see that the I'm trying to be serious here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Then we see helicopters and police, honey, and we down to Fort Titan, which is Fort Titan real? You would know.
There are black sites everywhere, so even though that might not be the name, I can assure you it's probably very real.
I mean, I know about black sites. I just didn't know if that particular one was correct.
I was gonna say
My
that.
house personally is a black site as well. Habari Ghani, what's the news?
Please, please.
Anywho,
Uh,
so yeah, helicopters. We see gunmen, and we see an 18-wheeler. They open up the back of the 18-wheeler. We don't get to see what's in there or who in there. I'm looking, honey. I was trying to see, but they apparently somehow get the contents of the 18-wheeler onto some kind of train track, and it's like what is it, like a storage crate, but like, what do you call it? It's really like a train car, but it's storage.
Storage crate. I was gonna say
Yeah.
all the same thing.
So they wheeling whoever they wheeling, child, down through this black site, and they open the door. Like, okay, help me. It's like this divot in the ground, and then there's some people looking through a glass window into the divot in the ground. And it's like it's a holding room or
I was
interrogation
saying,
room.
yep, I was just going to say, like, very much an integration room.
Yes, it's on that order, Mama D. And then the doors of the church slide open, honey. And the most sickening thing in the show, tiptoes out of the the storage crate train
And
situation.
why they made Mama look like she was gonna be 7 feet tall? Because the way her head was at the top of the building,
She
it's like she
ducked
had to
down. I
duck
was
down
like, I know that's right, girl. You better be tall and lean.
and
And
bigger than life. I said, "Come on, man!"
yes, she would. And it was Catherine Zeta Fedorova. Take it away. Oh, wait, did you want me to just
Oh,
leave
I
the whole?
can, but it was just no. It's the way you did it. I was like, "Oh, okay." And so we have 2 men and a woman just standing there.
Being white or white passing
Thank you,
Latino.
white.
His name was Real.
White.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can't fight with you on.
so okay, so the 2 men are the U.S. Attorney General Reed Doblin and the FBI agent. What was it Rogelio? Rael?
Rahel.
Okay, no
It was me getting
more.
a little French and a little Spanish out there.
I'm like,
A little
what?
Franish.
I don't, that was something totally different. And the Homeland Security, a Secretary of Lord Security. John, I can't stand this white bitch. I'm so sorry. It's just like
From the moment we see her, she hating. And it's like, bitch, because you look regular don't mean the rest of us gotta look regular.
right, because you dumpy and y'all
Not
even that part
dumpy.
that FBI can't dress. Cause Agent Turner, I'm coming for you too, girl. They did you wrong, but
We coming for you. Bop, bop, bop.
they standing there like they the 3 Powerpuff Girls, like they just big and bold.
Wait, which one? Which one is Blossom?
The one in the middle, the U.S. attorney, very much. He thought he was the leader, giving out orders with his little binder, folder, whatever you want to call it. Talking about we got 105 charges against you, but they ain't been filed yet. But
Then
we
so
want you to write down
if
all
they
your
not
contacts.
if they not charged, you don't have them against me.
Exactly.
Please put me in this cart and take me back home immediately.
Right. And I said that's the one thing I hate about black sites. So it's like nobody knows that you're here, so we got all day basically, and you could just ride here. And it's just like
the gag is everybody knows she in there. Every single living body, the whole earth.
Like, but she played her part though. She like looking fake concerned and worried, like, okay, I guess it's up for me.
Right.
And she's like, girl.
She looks so her facial expressions be eating me up.
Right? Because I'm just like, girl, did this not work out how you planned? And it's like, oh shit, you gagging me. Okay, wait.
Yeah, it's a quick never mind. Like, oh, you ate that, okay.
And so a bank is being robbed like right at the same time. And it was like this big centerpiece. They put like little detonators all around it and it drops to the ground. So, why everybody running? Thank you. Why everybody running around? Oh my God. Oh,
did you see how that man in the orange shirt just slid on the ground?
I was like, I was more focused.
I was focused
on the woman. Because the way the woman came, because the man was closer to the thing.
He was.
I see him slide. But it was like she slid. Like, what?
Let me tell you something. I could have been across the room, not even close, and I'd have slid. Hell no, slide.
I was just like, girl, what is? Okay, fine. You had to be in front of the camera.
Listen, they paid that actor to slide. I need to turn off this fan. Hold on.
Make sure ain't none of my business on here.
So after
all that happened, one of the robbers just stands in front of the camera, like, with and it's painted. I'm like, oh, what's on that piece of paper?
Hold on, because I gotta make me a prop. Hold
Yeah,
your horses. Hold your horses. I should have came prepared.
No, that's okay. Because we're gonna get right to it. By the time you're done, you can probably hold it right up. So the director Rael, he gets a phone call and says, they have a message for you that says, Director Rael, bow to the queen. Yes. Yeah, you go. So, wait, you gotta do the other one too, real quick.
I'm writing it now.
So Miss Fedorova, she hands over a note to the attorney general telling him to check his pockets. Now he's confused because he's like, I've had this coat on all day. Ain't nobody got it in this coat.
Right.
Why does no get in my coat? So he's like, they say bow to the queen. Who is the queen? So she like, open that note.
Her facial. This is what hooked me to the show. This moment like, right here.
I ain't gotta say nothing. Just like, what does the note say? So he filling all on the paper. I'm like, man, just take that goddamn paper out that envelope. And so he take it out, and it says, "I'm the queen." And they looking like, oh shit. What's going on?
Like, hell, motherfucking yeah, let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. That part hooked me. I was like, absolutely. This bitch eating it up in this dress, honey, this moment. And she the queen. Is my shirt on backwards? Nope. She the queen too. Period. Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch.
I was like, that's really what sold it with her hating ass about her prom dress. Miss Prom dress and getting you hoes together sold it for me. I said, girl, looking beautiful.
Because they
told playing with your mind.
They told Catherine, well, the lady told Catherine Zeta-Jones, like something like sit down in your prom dress or something like that. Did you write the quote? I doubt it. Because then nobody cared. She was like, you and your prom dress need to sit down. She's like, I've been sitting. Don't even worry about it.
Right. So I was like, that whole finna be going in a minute, so I don't care.
I can have what she said. Matter of fact,
excuse me.
Baby. I can't wait to see what Beyonce does at the Oscars tonight.
Are they on right now?
They should be. The red carpet started rolling out not too long ago. Oh. But ain't nobody gonna outdress Catherine Zeta Fedorova per.
Yes. So we're back to the young lady and her father. And so they go to the truck. And she just walking around. I'm like, is this a test or something? Because where are we going with this?
What was the reason? What was he?
He's just sitting back, like, let me see how you figure this out.
It's like, y'all couldn't do this with a deer or like, I really don't condone killing up animals either, but y'all couldn't do this with not a human being.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because but I noticed that the episodes come out on Monday, so it's a new episode tomorrow.
Oh, sure.
Because I need to know what happened. Sorry, jumping way ahead. And she notices that she just says the other one got away. So I'm like, who the hell? Oh, y'all got targets. Who is this? So
all the while she's telling this story about a father who taught his daughter to kill, and she loved her father very much, and we see in this father and daughter.
So you would think that it's her and her father.
I did. But then I was like, she a little too big boned to be my girl.
Okay. Because I was trying to think, I'm just like, but she could have lost weight.
It's the bones, though. It was the bones.
There's a Black woman visiting a Black man in jail, and it was very specific for me because I'm just like, of course, here y'all go. They husband and wife, and he tells her, how long have you been my girl? And she's talking about some since elementary shit. I was like, y'all were not like in a committed relationship at that age. Like, I wish y'all would stop doing that.
That's the swing set at PS5. Okay.
I was like, man, get away from me with this. He's like, I'll never do anything to hurt you, and I want you to take this as being helpful to you. So he slides this back.
Wait, not even the same color as the green screen. Hold on.
Here you go. And she's like, what is this? You got me nervous now. Just first of all, okay, hold on. We're gonna get this. I have questions. And so she's like, divorce. No, immediately no. I'm just like, bitch, why not?
Like, you might want to. Like, she in jail.
And she's like, no, we talked about this. We said we were gonna stick it out. And he's like, no, we said we were revisit, Lord.
All right.
Come back.
It's all right. It gets away from you. You know what happens.
We would revisit after a year. Yes, but it's just the way I sounded like a car starting to start a revisit. Like, hold on now, come back.
I know you be roasting me, honey, in the group chat or in the chats when I send my voice messages and they don't come out. I know you be eating me up.
No, I don't.
No, you do.
Lord have mercy. So she's like, no, but he get up and was like, take me back to my cell because basically I'm done here. And I was just like, girl, how are you? Like, the nigga in jail.
Y'all could have a nice visit and then you drop that before you leave.
Like, that would be the thing. Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, things good on the inside. All right. Before you go, take this with you.
God bless you.
I'll see you later.
And then I would run straight back to my cell.
I'll run.
Hurry up. Like, hey, let me in. I don't want her to see me when she see the note, honey, when she see the envelope. Hurry up.
But it's the fact she knew them people and said, how you got a firm that charges $1,000 an hour to represent you?
What have you had to have? What court cases have you had with them? Because how you know they fee? What's T-girl?
I'm like, what was you trying to do? Like, you thought about it first and you couldn't afford it, so it's like, like, what? Let us know.
I don't ever want to be too broke to divorce a nigga. That would make me so sad. Damn, I ain't got nothing. I got to stay with this nigga because I can't afford to divorce him.
Oh, man. Prayers to y'all that's going through that. Because every time I think, I'm like, how the fuck? Never mind. So come to find out, she's a federal agent who ain't doing too good in her job because they trying to get rid of her because they thinking she helped her husband. So they, even if he is in jail and she out, they basically the same person. So she needs to be right there with her.
So crazy to me because she the one told on him.
They don't care. Still nigga.
I guess, child. If that's what you get for snitching, I'm gonna be so sad when I officially snitch on all you niggas doing crime.
And you, I am officially miss books because I literally just got done reading the book today.
You've always been mother books.
No, but it's just like now I got a specific book. Like every time we talk about something, but the book I just got done reading today. Old boy went to jail on drug charges, but then he tried to snitch on his baby mama, saying she knew that he was knew what he was doing all this time while she was at work. And it got back to the people on the inside that he was snitching. Boom, 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 boom. Got him right on the top of it.
If I'm ever in jail and they get ready to kill me, I think I would ask for suffocation.
Girl, they don't. They don't listen to you. You just snitch.
Spread the word. Over here and spread the word that I want to be suffocated, please. I don't know.
They gonna do you the dirtiest way possible. Like that bitch making a request. Like, oh, okay. Like this is what you gonna get. Like,
they gonna like me in jail though, because I'm gonna be cracking jokes and making sweet potato pie, reading the Bible. In the beginning,
I don't know what shows
the heavens and the earth, but the earth was without form. Anyway.
Okay. You can watch too much Tyler Perry.
Don't say that.
No. No.
Don't say that. But I already told you. What does the Bible say?
They don't say that.
When 2 or 3 niggas are gathered in his name, Tyler Perry is in.
So the visit is over, and she goes and collects her gun and her badge and her radio. And when she turns it back on, she learns about the bank robbery in progress. So
I'm like,
runs right
she
over
can't have her radio in there. I could see not having the gun, but she can't have her badge and radio in there.
Definitely not the radio, because you know that type of information just can't come through.
Well, right. You're right.
Not that well. Well.
Right, Lutheress. My grandmother, Lutheress Vendrosia.
Yes. Now that's the person who should have stayed Big Bone. That is so random. But every time I think about him, I think about the fact that he lost weight, and it's like, this one for you. This one for you.
He sounded good before he even gained the weight, and I feel like he sounded good after he lost it. Leave it alone. You with these harumps.
So where we at? So when she get there, she got a boss, another white man, like, you and your little side. And I don't too much mention Flowers in my notes because first of all, he's forgettable, and he's just like that little side. Really?
I like him. I think he's cute.
Really?
Yeah.
So they there. So he tell them, you know.
Now I feel like I gotta share screen and pull up a picture and let the other people know he's cute, because the way he just ate me up.
That's fine. You can do that while I'm talking. So the boss tell them, you know, take it back to the office. Y'all work from there. Y'all not out in the field like that. And she telling him, like, man, I'm so tired of this and them treating me this way. He telling her, you know, that's the way it's gonna be because of what happened. Like, that's your history now. And if you continue to piss them off, you basically gonna be down in the mail room, letting the people know where the staples are. And she just she could not take it. And the way she slammed that light on and was like, because then they get like over the radio that there's bank number 2 being robbed. And she's like, 2. I'm about to answer this. Do you have a problem with that? And he's like, no, ain't no problem. No. It's the way she backed that car up with no regard for anybody else's life because she got an attitude that she being broken up with that pissed me off. I'm like, first of all, I don't give a fuck how mad you are. You don't jeopardize my life because you got an attitude. Like,
I mean, being an FBI agent is already jeopardizing your life. So, like, fuck you. Let's do this little 360 spin.
No, bitch, because you mad because I told you the truth. Because that's really what it was. You like spit some hot shit to her right then, and she was mad as hell and was like, "Do you have a problem taking this car?" No. Like, bitch, no, I'm knocking your head against that wall because now you playing. But anyway, where we at?
When the pimp's in the crib.
And so when she gets to the second bank, she just automatically thinks she got the answer. She know who this is, and that's her problem. It's like, when people set up schemes like this, like they have already thought about how everything was going to turn out. Like they 5 steps ahead of like law enforcement in any situation, but they just swear they know so much. So she know who did it. She thinks she about to wrap it right on.
You mad because she the police?
Truly, like I can't.
Because she would have had to make that connection to make the other connection, whether Fedorova had planned 16 years ahead like she has or not.
No, but she put it in place to make the connection for her. Like everything that Val, and it could have been anybody, but it's just like everything she thought she put together and was like real smug about it. It's like, yeah, girl, I wanted you to find that out so you could put the next puzzle of the piece together, like the next
Yes.
piece of the
Next
puzzle
puzzle of the
together.
piece. Absolutely.
See, that's why I say you talking about I be shady. I can't because look, like
I'm
I
looking
be
with my
knowing what I
head.
want to say, but
I don't even know what I
but
be wanting to say. I just be talking. And it should be like, every. Be like, oh, well, fuck that. I guess that's what I'm saying now.
um, so she calls this man while he in jail. This is the point. That man had it set up so nice in there. He had his plants under the little plant light, looking real pretty, purplish in there. Then he got his nice furniture in the other room. He got a nice leather chair. He got some black drapes to black out the room. He got DJ equipment. He got a nice size television. And she called this man on the cell phone, like, this you ain't it? And he like, girl, I'm in jail already. No, this ain't me.
It's the way he's like, hey, I'm watching you on TV right now. Hey, that's you.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, you are in jail. How?
it's the way the officer just came in and like handed him the phone, like, here you go. Like, and so he has to tell her, like, girl, it's not me. I ain't got the manpower to take two banks in less than an hour. And she's like, yes, you do. And he's like,
But I still
bitch,
didn't
like,
do
how many,
it.
how many times do I gotta say no for you? No. And she's like, but there's only one person that you bow to. It's her, isn't it? And it's just like, please, please, whatever. But and
Period.
so here she go back to her boss. Do you know Elena? And he like, no, where that name come from? He already know, but he like, how the fuck do you know this information? So she running it down, and he like, put the folder on my desk, basically like, bitch, move. And she's like, I'm being tired
Pussy
of
on
saying.
live, I give you $1,000. I'm so
He's like, I'm
sorry.
getting real tired of being something way. And he basically like, girl, deal with it, like whatever. Um,
Not that deal with
excuse.
it. Because that's really
It's
how
basically
everybody
like,
acts. And I'm like, Flowers, you should feel a little more invested in it because you getting sidelined as well.
but my thing, I feel like he just got there, so that's his thing. He's like, I want to be on your side because power to the people. I gotta stay with my black sister, but it's also like, girl, you bad luck. Like, don't nobody want to work with you.
Now she James
Like,
Floyd.
yeah, like girl.
Mother is cursed.
I don't know, but
I don't
we
know.
are
I don't know. I don't know.
we are now up to bank number 5 being robbed.
Period. I never saw number 4. I don't remember number 4 at all.
It's the way they did it. It was like after bank 2, it was like 3, 4, and then her and Flowers were standing outside of number 5. So it was like real quickly.
Rapido.
What is the word? Succession, like a real succession of it happening. So it's like if you were not looking at the screen and paying close attention, you missed the numbers. And in the
I've
grand
watched the
scheme of things,
episode thrice now, so you know I wasn't paying no attention.
and it's like they really focused on bank 2 and 1 anyway, because it kept going back to those two numbers. So although she got to all 7 banks, those were the only 2 that mattered, really. And I think the Federal Reserve, I think that's bank number 7. So it's 1, 2, and 7 are the ones that matter.
Did she won? Okay.
So her boss sends her to the black site to give insight on what she knows, and she tells the attorney general, the FBI director, and Hayden Ho that Alina has like she let them take her in instead of them catching her like they think that they have. And so Hayden Ho was like, you giving her a lot of credit, and I don't think she like worth all that. And
You're not giving her
Hayden
enough credit.
yeah, like I was like,
Okay. With that swoop to the side, honey. With her dicky 2-piece and her hair cocked to the other side. I'm sorry. to have brought that to your remembrance.
That, can you find a photograph? Now that's what we need to
No, I
show the
will.
people.
Don't you
The
worry
people need
about
to
her.
be outraged like us. Because why would y'all do that to her? Like, in the name of natural hair, y'all could have did so much better for her.
It
That's
could
like,
have
you know,
just
it ain't
been.
no but white people on set and they
It,
don't do nothing.
it should have just
Because
been
there was
a
a
phone.
TikTok. There was a TikTok, once again, you ain't got no relatives. Talk about it. Um, so it was this black model. She's sitting in the chair, and it's the way you see this white hand with this little brush just brushing at her hair. And it's the fact that she's recording this. I'm like, I can't work in these industries where you can't say nothing and you gotta play nice and do all of that. Because the way I would have get out my head and stop playing with me. Look at this. Like, y'all should have just shaved it. Like, what is this? Just shave that side off that y'all trying to have brushed back like that. Like, what is?
Now
Why y'all do all that?
we gotta be realistic. The actress probably didn't want her side shaved, but they could have just let it be a regular afro.
That's what I'm saying. Then look at your man in the back, looking like he coming to kill her. They could have did him better than
We
that.
coming
Like,
for
what is
you.
happening?
Bye, bye, bye. It's just her hair. The whole all the 5 episodes we've seen thus far. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. It's the fact that she's got warm highlights and she's got ash highlights. You can't really see it well, but if you look up in here, that's ash, and if you look around here, it's warm. They're not. It's not coming together. This little slit to the side, pinned over to one side, is not flattering for her face. It's just none of it. It's upsetting me and my homegirl.
I feel like it made her look older than what she was.
Very much that.
And like very harsh, especially the clothes they put her in.
You
I
see
said, "Oh,
this?
y'all made
It's
look at this.
ash up here.
Look at this."
Somebody did my sister wrong.
But it's more so because, okay, not shade, but it looks like, you know, the new growth of when it was shaved and it grew back and they slicked it down and just brushed it down. And it's like, but that's not her hair.
The way I
Like,
just did it before we started recording on my sides. Hold up, because you can actually see that.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Anyway, it's a crime. Do you know this is Sterling K. Brown's wife from This Is Us and from Black Panther and all that? Well, that's that on that. Is this okay? This is the headphones. I was like, is this my hair sticking out?
Wait. So who? I'm so confused. And please forgive my ignorance.
I will.
Who is Angela Bassett married to? What's his name?
His name is Courtney. I was gonna say Courtney Love. Courtney Vance.
Do they look alike in any way for me to be too?
Not at
So
all.
confusing in the way I'm doing. Okay,
Let me do my googs.
That's why I said, please forgive my ignorance, because
I will.
I don't know why.
I'm
What am I doing?
Right, I don't know.
Because I feel like, see, hold on, y'all. Not you betraying me this way on camera. How dare you?
It's what you deserve.
Is it?
Nope.
Come on.
The way I was able to Google and find a picture of the two of them side by side, even though it's not actually side by side, it's photo edited.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on.
Because somebody else confused the two.
I just can't see how. I really can't.
Yeah.
Also protect yourself from the shingles. I'm not seeing it.
It's given. It's given Steve Urkel and Stefan Urkel.
I've had enough of you. I've had enough. Oh, they was both in OJ. That's why they here side by side.
Okay.
And they both got Emmys. Wonderful. But they do not. I'm not seeing it. But anyway, this is Turner's husband in real life. And this Angela Bassett's husband in real life.
Okay.
That very much sounded like I want your love. I want your love.
And so anyway, she walk in the room with old girl, and my bitch turns around and says, Agent Valerie Turner.
Tina.
Tina.
Oh yeah.
You know I do.
Yes.
So my girl took you long enough, and she's like,
bitch, what took you so long, girl? I've been in here for like 12 hours. Where you been?
Waiting on you to finally get it together. You were expecting me? Like, yes.
Bitch. We best friends.
Like, 20 steps ahead. Hey,
she's giving like, you are my best friend.
Single white female. Like, bitch, we are besties, okay? We are one.
We are partners. I want you to know, to get to know your partner. So let me tell you a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold like their mother.
Please.
The youngest one in curls. You thought I was going to keep going. I'm done.
Okay.
Because I don't remember no more of the song.
I don't like that show. So,
you don't like Fendi? Little Fendi Brady?
No. Is she the one that said, Marsha?
No, that was Jay.
See? I don't know that fucking show. Sure, damn. I know that. I know the meme of that though. Like,
but that's not even the Brady, the original Brady girls. That's from the spoof.
Oh.
Period, sister.
I don't fucking know. I mean, look, the song on the show is terrible. Anyway, so
I love that song. Rest in peace to Alice.
The maid. Okay, I was like, who is that? That was the maid.
She was going with Sam the Butcher.
Yes.
The way you don't give a fuck.
Wait, like a real butcher or
no,
like the cartel butcher?
No, like a meat.
Because there's a real cartel person.
Oh, the Brady Bunch.
I don't know.
Not the maid. Like, yes, honey, my man's name is Sam the Butcher, and he is out here killing people. And you is about to die per, and I'm gonna have his house.
Not dang how it works. Never mind.
I'm sure it's not.
Have you, real quick? Have you ever watched Saints and Sinners? Like, do you have an interest in that show? No.
It was recommended to me. Because I watched Something Black on Hulu, and it said, "Oh, you a nigga? Period. Come watch this." I have not.
Very much that's how they did me from Our Kind of People. Sorry to cut you off, but that's what it was. It was like after Our Kind of People went off, it automatically started playing because I wasn't looking up immediately. So I was like, "What is this?"
It very much was like starting Saints and Sinners in 29, 28. I was like, hell no. I got to go to bed. I can't be bothered with it. And my cousin is actually in the show. Demetri McKinney is in the show. And I'm still like, I don't know. I'd rather you just go to the studio and make some beats.
Okay, I was like, which one is that? That was
Tyler Perry's friend.
Trina and Why Did I Get Married? And the wife on House of Pain.
And the wife on Janine, honey, old crackhead. Crack!
Look at me knowing things.
I'm proud of you.
Right.
But shout out to Louisiana and everybody down there, my cousin. But Demetri is actually literally my blood cousin. But everybody else, my cousin too.
So
except Lil Wayne.
She has a story to tell, too. She has a story to tell.
Yeah, when don't she have a story to tell?
It makes the show interesting. So we are back to the girl and her father.
My girl is just listen to the story now, all the time.
Yes, and they good because
it all comes back to what's love got to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Not this typo here, but there's a bloody, not a body, a bloody handprint on a rock. And so her father hands her a knife and she goes after the person in the woods.
We talking
And it
about the
is
big
another
blondie
little
girl
girl. Yes. And there is a smaller girl just up against a tree.
with the
Just
tab.
like, no, no, please don't do this. You don't want to do this.
I'm just a little girl. Please. That's what she was giving. Like, no, no, I don't want to die. Help me. Police.
Hey, it was something about that iron. Like, first of all, that bitch wasn't even on, but the way
It was
she
not on.
unplugged it and like was bringing it over to her, I'm like, ain't no steam coming out that iron.
It wasn't hot. And then when they revealed Penny's back and Walona said, Penny, you have to tell me who did these horrible things to you. It was bruises. It wasn't burns.
And then she became a mama all of 5 seconds and talk about
As a mother.
Truly.
She said, bitch, I'm a mother.
What was her name?
Oh,
Tell
drama.
Her, damn.
Lord.
My daughter can't come over here no more. Thank you. I was like, what was her name? She
Listen,
can't come up. She won't be over here with your fast little girl. Because
I would have said the same thing though. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have said the same thing because it's not even Thelma who autographed a picture of Good Times. Where is it? I don't know where I put it. It's in this room.
Oh wait. And I misspoke because it wasn't like the actual girl at her house. It was some other little girl who had got pregnant.
Not you easing by my story. I thought you liked stories.
I was waiting. I thought you was going to get it. Like,
oh, you know I'm not getting up. No.
Oh,
hell no. Hell no. I want to holler no motherfucking tricky all over there smelling like Willie Hennessy and shit. Hell no.
My eardrums matter.
I'm sorry. Let me do it again. Hell no, thank I don't want to holler at fucking tricky all over there smelling.
So we flash back over to Miss Elena buttoning this sickening coat.
I was like, bitch, get naked. Bitch, get naked.
Did you see Agent Turner? She's like, where are we going with this? Like,
and I was like, where are we going with this? I would like to see
it. Like, open it because her little what the daddy saying, Selena? Boosty caca. I'm like, I see her little boosty ass. Like, what is this? Where we going?
I was looking respectfully. I was like, girl, what's tea, auntie? What is the tea?
She shows her stomach where the knife wound is. And so it's like, so you see, I wasn't the girl that blew up the truck. I was the one that got blown up, honey. And I fought my way out, and I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
We see that little girl like headbutt that bitch. And I was like, oh no, girl. She started fighting for her life, honey.
Wait, you jumping ahead.
I'm sorry. It was all with
I know. But
I'm sorry.
Not that true.
I was like, now why is you butting it? And this is the reaction. Like, it's
look, because she's like, what is you doing?
Fuck. And Miss Mom was like, well, let me just go and get naked.
But so she sees the knife wound and see like a little bit of a stretch mark. And
a portion
automatically she had a but that's why I said, because you know how you said the girl was too big to be her. I'm like, how you know she wasn't a big girl that got small? Like, stretch marks do not automatically mean, oh, you had a child.
When I started going to the gym and started lifting weights, I got so many stretch marks on my arm. Just because like the muscles were forming and my skin was like, muscles, bitch. That's what my skin said. Bitch.
Because I'm like, I could show you my side and had stretch marks all along. Like, girl, what is we talking about?
But anyway, of course. So he called us bitch. But she literally, she looked at the scar and like a centimeter, maybe an inch of a stretch mark and was like, you're a mother. I didn't know that. Bitch.
Where's the child?
Maybe this from her titties growing. When my titties grew, I had a couple stretch marks. They went away, but as they were growing, I was like, girl, what is this on my, what is this on my titty? It was stretch marks. My mom was like, girl, you stretching.
But that was the crazy part. She's just like, "Where's the babe?" Like, hold on, bitch.
How you know I
You
had the baby? How you know the baby living? I might have had a miscarriage, and the baby might be in
right.
glory with the father. Like, you asking me too many personal questions.
And then it's like, was it your husband? I'm like, okay, so not you just want to fight at this point because bitch, you're trying me.
Like, nigga,
Was it Sergey's? Like,
I might would have
what are you
let,
doing to us?
I might would have let Catherine Zeta Fedorova say nigga real quick, just like nigga, what the? Maybe briefly,
No,
just quickly.
no,
She
no.
Brazilian. They be black sometimes.
See, that's our problem with the black people now. They think they close to us in proximity, so they get that same fight. And you motherfuckers don't.
But the
If
Latin
you didn't
people are
know,
close to us in proximity. The Spanish people are not, but the Latin people are Spanish people with nigga. But this lady is a white Latina, so she probably shouldn't say it. I should have
me
just,
no black. That's what they say. Me no black.
and
So
they be
they're not
wrong.
black. No.
How? Hold on, Dominica. How the fuck are you on
Mm-hmm.
the Haitian island with the Hades? And you
Mm-hmm.
talking about you not black, bitch? Look next door. All y'all motherfuckers is black.
They're not black. They don't want this treatment. They're not black. Me no
But you
black
still
people.
get the treatment, nigga, because you walk around here with your curly hair and your braids and your African American athleisure talking about you not black. Nigga, you is nigga. The fuck?
Me no black. They still gonna fight you. Me no black.
You can fight me all you want to, bitch. I know what y'all. I got your number, hussy. Starting now on this land.
God rest her soul.
I know. It's
And I
terrible.
still want to know where that lady at the head, the nice gray hair down her back.
She got
Where's
to be.
she at? How she?
I'm sure she's in glory.
But why they had her on there? Take me
To be
outside. I'm like, man, please. I want to be with my family. To see them niggas rolling dice about to fight. Like, no, nigga, you trying to get me out my money and I ain't having it. The dice rolled 11, nigga. Gave my money. Like,
it's the way they should have had her outside
the
anyway, because
girls
they was
twerking
having a
over there,
family
like
reunion. She should have been outside.
gyrating.
Right. It's like Cicely, please. And Maya Angelou standing in the background waving her fan. I'm like,
I was in
all
her
of
just nodding
this.
her head, like,
Is this what we prayed for? What's she talking? I'll tell you what you're talking about.
because it was that little boy. Like, look,
What is this? Honey, what is grandmother speaking of? I tell you, y'all is out here gyrating. Like, please, please, enough. And Maya Angelou was just over there doing in and out, in and out of time. Like, why was she here? Like, no shade to the legends. But of all things to get your legends together to do, is this what we prayed for?
It's like Tyler, okay, you know the legends. Just know the girls in private. You don't have to bring them on screen.
Or at least get them
this
together for a better production.
And us. Like, do what Oprah did. Have the legends ball. Like, have them talk.
What I need to get on YouTube and watch the Legends Ball today.
Because every time they pass that mic around.
Janet and Mariah was having church.
Girl.
Church, honey, not church. Church.
Like, don't pass that mic over here, but holla.
Imagine Janet Jackson singing praise and worship at your local church. Anyway. So she's a mother. I need you to be as quiet as Janet right now. Just
and I couldn't. That's why.
I guess I should have known better. Yeah, so she's a mother. No drama. Unbothered.
What am I? Oh, okay. So she goes out the room to talk to the higher ups. and she's trying to provide a solution. And of course, white people gonna white people. It's like, why is this nigga talking? Who gave her permission to speak? Hey, no. Here she go. So what? She brought in a dirty agent to be her partner. And my girl, like, she stepped real close to her and was like, "I'm not dirty." And old boy had to pull her, pull her over. Like,
Yeah.
look, excuse me, take the win and just go home. And she's like, "But y'all not like something else would happen. Go home and just take the little win you got today and go home." And she better than me because I let all that shit collapse. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Don't nobody want to listen to me and act like I didn't try to help. Fuck it. Let the whole thing burn.
The way Elena Fedorova would have a fit, break out of jail, and show up at that woman's house, scooch in next to her in bed, and be like,
you gonna work with me, bitch.
I have a story to tell you.
Get up, put your clothes on.
And while you getting dressed, listen to the story. Once upon a time in the projects. PJ. I love the PJs.
I mean, it is a good show. But I'm like, as soon as you say that, I just thought about this man. He love that damn show.
Your daddy.
Oh, yes.
Period. I'm coming over. We're gonna watch it.
He would love that. Yeah, somebody to cackle with him. Yes, he would love it.
Take one down, pass it around. Why? Because it's Jesus.
Act like he ain't never seen me before.
Same. Me too. Come on, hang time.
I'm trying. Look, I'm gonna get some birds. I swear to God.
Okay. God, like, why am I?
Anywho, so FBI and SWAT, they trying to go into bank number 2 because it's homegirl who's in charge of the second bank and her boyfriend in charge of the first bank. So while they trying to come through this air duct, it's bombs surrounding down there. So they look over and see the red lights blinking, and it's like, oh shit, get out of there right now. Then you just hear a
run, and we don't never find out if the bitches got out of there. They might just be dead.
Exactly.
They never come back.
They are dead.
Rip.
I was like, that's what y'all get. And so she goes over to the branch manager who is sitting by the vent right there, like, oh, you thought we didn't know? You thought we don't know everything about everybody in this goddamn bank about you using that phone that you text your side hoe with to the FBI? And I'm like, how he just texting the FBI? How he get their number? How he know who to text? But I'm like, we gonna go to the store. So she like hand the phone over, like, once again, 5 steps ahead. We wanted you to text them so them hoes could come down that way and get their ass blown up so we can get back to business. Now, any more questions? Didn't think so.
Like, so aggressive. Like, ma'am, y'all could have just put a letter up to the thing and said, come on, FBI.
No.
Come on, Duranis.
We want y'all niggas to know we not playing. Step foot in here again and see what happens. And don't think that's the only time y'all gonna blow up. We got bombs and shit everywhere. Anything could happen.
In Gilead.
What was you about to say? I heard.
No.
So they're at bank 6, and she notices that the driver of a car, like bringing somebody into the bank, is the waiter who, quote unquote, turned Elena in to the FBI. And so
and she says aloud, oh my God, it's the waiter.
I'm like, of course he turned around like, bitch, what? Like, spray this whole shit. But once again, don't make no sense. How do niggas have AKs and she got this standard ass gun that really only have like 6 shots in it?
Maybe
and he didn't get nothing off. And yeah,
she got 4 right in his upper body, honey, like Santana. Your upper body.
And he fell straight to the floor. And then, so what she thought was Boston SWAT got the mama, and she had the 2 daughters with her. And so she telling Flowers, SWAT is here, we got him. But then he get a phone call from SWAT like, man, we don't know when we gonna be there. Like, sorry, like
traffic, honey. It's thick out here. It's like y'all can't
Right.
turn on y'all sirens.
Sometimes like that. What is we talking about? And so he got to get back in his earpiece. Like, girl, I don't know who that is, but that ain't Swat. And so, of course, right at that time, two of them turned around, thinking that they about to snatch the daughters from her, but the gun that should really only have like 2 bullets left in it, possibly 4. She pointed at them and say, "If y'all come for her, you will die."
You
It's
die.
like,
And they just were like, okay, well, let me get on.
y'all the one with the AKs and it's 2 of y'all. So if she does shoot one, the other one still got a chance.
They was just like, okay, well, we're going on in the bank. You have a great one.
They like, cause we ain't nobody say nothing about dying now. We not supposed to like let's take them. Like we got the one we need.
I don't want no kids anyway, child. That's fine.
So she gotta have this conversation with Flowers. Like, do you know who that is? They got what's her name? Amira OJ. And she asked him, like, do you know who that is? Of course, he don't know nothing. All he do is ask questions. He knows nothing.
He's a rookie. He's new.
So she's a board.
He's a baby.
A board member of the federal bank.
Which so is I didn't even know women could have that job. She a board member of the bank of the feds. A lady.
Yes. So she has the biometrics to open the vault of the federal bank. So of course they was gonna kidnap her because girl, we need you to get in there.
Yeah.
So she's been getting a phone call from a lawyer in between all of this happening, and he represents Elena and her husband, whose name is Owen. And so she's like, this, I ain't got time for this. Stop calling my phone. And he's like, girl,
stop calling. I don't want to talk anymore.
Hey,
what if they perform that at the Oscars tonight? Because I die. I know it's old, but I still die. But the way you blowing up. I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
Wait, do it again. But
the way you blowing up, my phone won't make me move no faster.
What she say? Put my coat
on faster. Leave my girls no faster.
True, because it's like you can call.
This is a disaster. It's the background vocals for me.
I mean, you know I was going out tonight. Why is you going on my mama? Because I'm having a good time.
Like, I am mother, ladies, leave your man at home. I'm trying to leave you at home. Stop calling me.
Right. I'm like, the club is full of bottles.
And immediately
are full.
It's immediately she said, call me on my video phone. Like, ma'am, what is the message you're trying to send here? Is I'm calling or is I'm not?
Like, figure it out.
It's Lady Gaga with that hubba hubba in the music video. I was like, okay, go ahead, Steph.
But, like, why did y'all do this?
It was a moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, stage me up in here.
It was not my intention. I'm sorry. Okay, I meant you no harm. I'm gonna sing that at your funeral if I live to see it.
I'm not having one. I am very much.
Who gonna stop me? You? Yes, if I say we having a funeral, bitch. You ain't gonna get up and stop me. You dead?
I'm Mama Eve, child. Scatter my ashes over
and
the
that
water.
Has nothing to do with the fact that I can have a celebration for you.
But that's not a funeral.
It's a celebration of life. I'm going to have one with a big old inflated picture of you, and I'm gonna sing to the picture like you was one of the Gracies.
You gotta sing my favorite song. You have to.
Take your booty all night.
No, we was just singing it the other day.
Hit 'em up by Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sing that as soon as I get through singing. I never meant to make you cry. And I'm going to first off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. Anywho, this woman honey got swooped up into the bank.
Yes, and so now she gotta go meet with the lawyer Cause he's like, come meet me at such and such. Never heard of. Turn around, girl. You got all the excuses in the world. Turn around.
It
I'm
was
right
very,
here.
it was very, we not gonna jump, you come outside.
Exactly. He get over here once again, and I was like, I wish y'all would just admit defeat because she trying to act all bold and brave. Stand up, you're under arrest. He's like, girl, it's something on your coat. They will end you right here. Like, that's cute.
It's
But you
very
thought you
much the way he did not look. It was just like, you got something on your coat.
It's
like, how you know? You ain't see
it. He's like, man, I already know how this goes. You got something on your coat. And then what, like, still talking shit. Just I'm coming for both of you. Like, no, girl, it's not like we coming for you. And we did come for you. Like, here you go. Like, you gonna help us, and as soon as she don't need your help no more, she gonna get your husband out of jail. How? Like,
if I saw that
cause
light
she
on
didn't
me,
want
I'd
to
start
put him
doing.
there, girl.
If I saw that light, I'd start doing the Bond family dance. They can't shoot me while I'm doing the Bond family dance.
Yes, they can. Because where it was right here, now it's gonna be right here because they tired of you. Like, stop playing with
Your
me.
bump.
Giving very much Lewis Franklin. Like, come on now. Because I don't understand how they was moving and he jumped in front of the gun, but it's a perfect headshot right here. So while you doing the dance and the boom bap, perfect shot just right there.
But at least I died doing what I loved.
So Elena now she has control of 7 banks, of all 7 banks that she wanted. And like the name of her army in Russian means Snow White. So the director looked at, not the director, yeah, the director, sorry, looked at her and said, Snow White in the 7 banks. It's like, yeah, perfect, isn't it? Like, that's why I don't understand.
Not you being aggravated.
It was like, come on now. Y'all should put that together. She's taking over banks after 5. It's like, well, she only gonna go to 7. Like, girl, what's the issue here? But anywho, so when we get to 7, the attorney general comes in the room like, stop now, or I'm going off the books. And it's gonna be very painful, but very effective. I'm just like, who's
like,
supposed to be scared of this?
She looked at him like, okay.
Like, do it start right now? Like, when does it start? Like, my girl got her feet kicked up. She's not worried about y'all. Like, y'all don't scare her. She planned this out already. So y'all trying to be aggressive and y'all white people tell me now. It's just like,
starting now on this land.
Okay, like, I'm not scared. I'm
very much the way she probably got like a gun or a razor blade up her panties. Like
something.
You can try.
The way my girl sat in that chair, open leg, and then had her dress cut, I said, my girl, it's something hidden up under there. Like, ain't no way y'all gonna take my girl.
Listen, she must have went in the grocery store and came out with a ham. I've seen it happen.
Hey, no, it was a video like back in the day. I forgot what it was, but they walked out with like 4 bottles of liquor. And it's like, you couldn't tell. It's like, how y'all do this? But the people had them on camera though. So it was like, yeah, you walked out of there, but you probably got caught later and went to jail. But I was like, anyway. But
that's why when you rob a store, listen, I'm here for
the girl corner. Yes.
If you rob a liquor store, you need to rob a liquor store across the country. So that if they got your picture up in there, they ain't gonna see you no more.
Right, like, I ain't coming back. But also not paying this like $70 for this 1 bottle. So like, thank you for your time. You are being safe. Thank you. I'm walking right out this door with this.
It's the way you were thinking about Beyonce, and I was thinking about Jay-Z. Because you said $70 for 1 bottle, and I was like, Douce is kind of expensive.
Douce is good though. I will give that nigga that. It's smoother than Hennessy. And Hennessy used to be my fave. It's like, I'll take Douce, and if I cannot have Douce, then I'll have Hennessy. And if I can't have Hennessy, then I will take Remy Martin. I do not like the taste of Remy Martin.
What
like,
Remy Martin do to you?
Resort. It don't taste good.
All she did was go all the way up.
Oh no, not her. I'm talking about the real liquor.
You
I'm on
know, I
that
know.
Remy Martin, because the people gonna be like, it's not Remy Martin, it's Remy Martin. Excuse me, I don't like Remy Martin.
Remy
Um,
Martin.
yes, it tastes like beer
I'm
and
sorry
Red
that.
Bull, and I don't like that. So it
But
has
did
to
you
be
get
like
wings at least?
I can't have nothing up no.
Because you know they say
Um,
Red Bull turns you into a human bird hybrid, and
I
your
wish.
DNA is forever changed.
Woo. Um. Oh, so right, she's sitting on top of the table, right, with her legs cocked open, and she says, oh, because they had once again a piece of paper forgot, and it had the attorney general's name on it, and so next thing you know, we see this box being open, this horrendous bunny that didn't have no value whatsoever, but supposedly it belonged to his grandmother.
But it
Um,
bounced. It gave a little.
so she tells them that there are crypto
It's the
keys.
it's the
Um,
legs.
yeah, like the way they just open, and the way she telling that story, like yes, proof of embezzlement, a zip drive, photos of some woman, I guess his mistress. And so they're like, what is this, blackmail? And she's like, well, word that you're next? No, actually, it's Hayden Ho over here. She gonna be the next to go. Um,
Or next. If I was her,
and
I'd have been like, let me go and quit my job.
it's
I don't
the
like
way she
that.
was, but you know they don't. White, like you literally have to force white people out. They is gonna fight till they die, which is what all the niggas did. But we gonna get there because Agent Turner's boss, he a hoe. He a ho. But we're gonna get there. like, um, so we back to the girls and the father, right? So smaller girl, younger Elena, she takes that night. Well, no, first she is headbutting the girl, like you mentioned earlier. And when she goes down, because you can hear the crunch of her nose, here come the daddy running up. I'm like, what you about to do? Fight this little ass girl?
Where
But
we
she
about to
takes
eat?
she takes that knife out of her stomach and just quickly like right in his neck. Like and he's like, yep, you're done. And then so by the time the daughter stands back up, she's like, thank you for your time. She cracks her neck. Goodbye.
It's like, damn, it
And
took
so
15 seconds. It would
get
take
rid of
me at
y'all.
least it would take me at least 10 minutes to kill both of them niggas. And I'd be so tired. Damn, I'm tired. Why won't you die?
Like, true. So she says, I didn't take over these banks for revenge or blackmail. I did it for love. And then we go back to the prison, and Sergey is not another nigga who is not dead like they're supposed to be. Like, why
My
don't
God.
y'all die?
He's yet
Um,
alive.
but he's in prison with Owen, and it's all a part of the plan. Everything is coming together.
It's so
And
beautiful when
so,
a plan comes together.
mm, Agent Turner comes back to Elena to tell her, you have no idea who you're dealing with. It's like, girl, yes, she does. She chose you specifically. Like, I'm
You've been
so
looking
sorry,
at your
y'all.
ass since Gambia, bitch.
Right.
Like,
The fact that you keep bringing that up, talking about I forgot to mention that.
Gambia. And there was
Where you
Gambia.
almost, no, what
And
she say?
Gambia.
Where you tried to kill me?
She's like,
Tried.
the bullet went exactly where it was supposed to go.
Like, girl, don't ever try me like that again. Like, girl, my aim is precise, honey. If I wanted to.
I've been killing folks since I was 7.5 years old, bitch. You would have been dead.
Like, what is we talking about
But we
here?
best friends, so I let you live.
My girl refuses. She's like, we gonna work
Because that
together,
shit
huh?
you pulled in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up, but I let you walk away.
And get yourself together, because you definitely should have got yourself together. Um, and so, but Elena lets her know, honey, this is bigger than you, the FBI, the USA, really. But like, I'll let you think that. That's cute. So
I
that's
let
the
you
end
have
of
it
the
because
first
we cool.
episode. Right, like,
Because we sisters.
like
It
I'm letting you
almost
get your
feels
shit off.
like it almost feel like Catherine Zeta has a crush. It's like Why are you hyperfixating on this lady with this bad hairstyling?
It's given very much like I see me in you and I want to help you be better than what you know. Because like you think you the good guy.
That's me to you.
But you're really not.
I see me in you and I want to help you be better.
Okay. Like, I don't know what to do with you. Like, okay.
There's nothing to do. Just, child, I'll wind down after a while. I'm like that little jumping bunny in that man's safe deposit. Is it safety or safe deposit box? It's safe, right? Yes, thank you. In that nigga safe deposit box, I'm that bunny, honey. You just wind me up and watch me go, and then I'll stop.
Okay.
Well, that was the first episode of the Endgame. Don't comment on either of our hairs.
Because mine will not let me be great.
It's fine.
I didn't even know the tattoo. Not this one. Lord. This one.
It's that reverse. I'd be like, look at my tattoo. It's not there. It's here.
No, not that one. Because there's something. Lord have mercy. There's something right there. But I want something.
Girl, what is that?
This one. Wait.
It's the way I tilted my head like I was gonna see better. Is that a dream catcher?
No, it's a butterfly.
Is she
but it's like
she got legs.
It's two people like meeting with each other, and it's the way I am struggling.
You are struggling. Oh, they got butterfly nooses. They committed suicide.
No, because it's like their heads are a pair of scissors, and the butterfly is like caught in between. So if you get too close to each other, you're gonna cut it and you're gonna kill it. And then if you back away too much, you let it go. So to me,
bitch, let it go. Why is y'all holding this butterfly hostage? Free her.
Well, the butterfly symbolizes something else. It's just like you just can't let people get too close to you. Keep them like right there, just at arm's length.
Ma'am, I have seen you in your bra and panties. We are as close as possible. Butterfly is dead.
Can you not? You didn't have to tell the people.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out, like, am I too close or too far or what? Is the butterfly living? We can't kill them.
Like,
I was just saying, butterfly is Mariah Carey, and we can't let that happen. Happy anniversary to Mariah. I know it's like a month later when this video goes up, but happy anniversary anyway.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
But you sounded like a church mother.
Girl, look to my pearls.
Girl, I'm just not understanding. Is we close enough or far enough away?
Is we into it?
Is we into it?
I can come over there.
I'm really concerned. Where's my place in this butterfly situation? Am I a pair of scissors? Is it
one of them people?
I'm trying to figure this out. Am I the butterfly? Are you in the shell, the scissors? And I'm the butterfly? I'm so confused.
I don't know how that goes, but okay.
Yeah,
I get your
free me.
I get your concern, but that is not what.
Because I really have concern. Which one am I on?
In this situation, you are neither. It's more so like people.
Not I'm a
it's like associates, not friends. No, you are neither an associate or a friend. You're my sister, so it does not apply to you.
We do stand together. It all comes back to the Cheetah Girls, or what's love got to do with it, or Selena Johnson.
No, Selena really don't fit in here no more. She does.
She gonna slide back just because you said that. She coming back.
You say, I love that song. Her and whoever that little bitty man is, y'all did that.
Not the little bitty man. That little
God
bitty
damn.
man was me. Ooh,
No.
something suspicious has happened. Anyway, we need to get on out of here.
Sorry. Yeah, we are done.
I don't know which one of you out there is the scissors, but don't cut the butterfly. And that's all I have to say.
Go away.